about it. Let's just jump straight into it. Your title. You and I both know that our titles need to be eye-catching and popping. It's a visual thing. It is a visual thing. So we want to make sure that that title is grabbing. You know, if you go check out my old video and my old video, and it says, I just got out of prison. You know what I mean? I just got out of prison, and then that's gonna lead to the next thing. Our thumbnail. Our thumbnail has to be catchy, has to boom, pop out. It's all a visual. It's all a visual. Think about it like this. Like when we're looking at Netflix, right? When you're sitting on Netflix and you're watching, you're going over, Netflix, what looks interesting, what I might watch, what am I gonna watch, right? You're gonna see it's all starts with visual first. So we're looking at the titles first. We're looking at the titles first, we're looking at the picture, and then we want to jump into the description. What is this movie about? So it's just the same thing. What is this content going to be about? You could keep it brief because it's only going to help YouTube's algorithm, right? It's going to help YouTube's algorithm, and it's going to help the potential subscribers and viewers. Okay. Now, this isn't some like, oh, it's going to work overnight kind of thing. These are just steps that we have to keep implementing, with every single time that we're about to upload our content. Every time we're about to put our content out here, you know what I mean? We have to keep those three things in mind. Let's keep our titles catchy and eye-catching. Let's keep our thumbnails really, eye-catching as well. And we want to make sure that, like I just did, you want to grab it straight, guys. I'm telling you straight exactly what we're going to do here. We're going to get the potential to get more views. So I'm telling you exactly what I'm doing. In the first 30 seconds, we know this already. And when you go to the analytics on your YouTube studios and you see that, it starts decreasing, everybody's decreases. Everybody. So don't let that let that discourage you. Okay. Don't let that discourage you because everybody's is like that. You can look at Mr. Beast, you can look at these big time YouTube stars, and see that theirs is also going down too. So don't let that discourage you. But these are potential. This is the potential to keep, to grasp our viewers, keep our viewers, and to get them to subscribe. Okay. So the first things first, keep your titles all the way smooth. Keep them up. You go look at my old title or at one of my old videos, and it says, I just got out of prison. I just got out of prison. Boom. You like, wait, what? That's eye-catching. That's like, me, formerly incarcerated, if I was to see something like that, I'm like, oh, dang, and YouTube, what's going on? He's on YouTube now, right? Okay, boom, seen that. Picture, my thumbnail. You see it has nice eye-catching colors, and you see prison really big and bold. Whoa, prison, you're going to go up again. I just got, okay, what? Boom, let's click on this, right? Let's click on this. And then for YouTube's algorithm and the AI, we want to put our hashtags and stuff in there. We want to make sure that those are put in there. And if you want to give more of a brief description about exactly what it is, you can always go to AI and type into AI, this is what I'm trying to get. You can word it however you want to word it, guys. But AI is here to help, and you can utilize that all the way if you would like. But these aren't even secrets, guys. These are just regular stuff. This is just regular stuff, y'all. Simple things, but what's regular may not be regular to us new content creators. Okay, I had to learn this stuff too. So this is me bringing it to you. We want to make sure that our title is catchy. We want to make sure that our thumbnail is even more catchy. And we want to make sure that in our description, we have keywords. We want to make sure that these videos, our content is getting reached to the folks that it's supposed to be getting reached to, or who you had in mind to get it reached to. You know what I mean? We have to do that. So another thing that I thought was pretty interesting, I got some more information from it, was not sharing your content within the first 24 hours. I said, what? Okay, all right, all right, all right. And blindly, I was doing that. Blindly, I was already doing that with not even thinking before I even came across it from another content creator who mentioned this, and I was like, oh wow, okay, that's so. After about 24 hours, let it do its thing on YouTube, and then you want to share it on X, Pinterest, whatever, wherever you are at, Instagram, wherever. So these things right here, you guys, these are potential skyrocketing views and subscribers, potential to get those, you know what I mean? Potential for it to just go boom, blow off the top of the roof, y'all. So we want to make sure that we do that. And the most important thing also too is our content needs to be interesting, you guys. Our content needs to be interesting. I put out those videos speaking about, my time in prison. I didn't get too into depth about it because that's not what I'm really about. That's not what I'm really shooting for. I mean, I was there, boom. You know what I'm saying? I told you what I was on, what I was doing, what I did to, get up out of there as soon as possible. And where I'm at now, where I'm aiming now. I'm keeping the nose of the boat right here on course. Aim straight here. That nose of that boat is aiming straight here for any of you fishermen out there or anybody who does kayaking or, surfing or whatever, stand-up paddle boards or whatever, you guys know. So we want to aim that there. So that's my aim. That's my focus. I'm not knocking anybody who's been, in the same situation that I have been in, or anybody who, who wants to, get into details more about their experience in prison. Do your thing, bro. Or, sister, whichever one it is, if it's a man or female, however, don't really matter. Do your thing, man. You got to do what you have to do. It's just, I'm not really moving like that over here. I put it out there just to put it out there. But my main goal is to educate, motivate, and push. And I'm pretty sure that's the same way y'all want to do too, especially with sharing them type of stories, those prison stories. Don't nobody want to be in there going through that. Trust me. Don't nobody want to be going through that stuff. I didn't want to be going through that stuff. I'm pretty sure y'all didn't want to either. But that's what we're doing, you guys. I'm very, very appreciative of everybody sticking around and hearing me out about this, because this is some vital information. This is some vital information, and I'm not the only one who is giving this information to y'all. You guys, there's a plethora of other people who are saying the same thing and who are, you know what I mean? Because it's really working. It is really the truth, okay? It is really the truth. You are going to get those views. You will get those subscribers. If you're low in subscribers right now and low in views right now, or you got subscribers but you don't have the views, or if it's vice versa, if you have the views but you don't have the subscribers, you gotta continue to push and push and push. Even if you're not getting some or the other, you have to continue and continue and continue. Okay? You got to continue to push that out, and you got to make sure that your title name is catchy. I did something that was incredible. I was like, whoa. It changed the trajectory of things. It really did. Let me see. Let me go ahead and give you guys a little preview. All right, you guys. So you can see first 2 hours. This is before I changed the name. I changed the name to 7 months ago. I was in prison. I can't really remember exactly what it was before, but this was what it was doing for the first 8 hours. Eight hours, 58 impressions, right? We want to get those impressions. I changed the name. 109, 352, right? 8 hours. We'll go 8 hours again, right? We'll go up to another 8 hours, so 16, right? 404. Dramatically, y'all look. The first 8 hours, 60, basically 60, First 8 hours. Change the name. Change the name on the title. Boom. 3 hours later. 352, 8 hours later, we're up in the forest. You know what I mean? So just a little insight on that, y'all. Just a little insight on that. So you see that, guys, that it's all about how you're setting it up. And if you're not getting those views, if you're still not getting those views, as long as you're getting those impressions, excuse me, as long as you're getting those impressions and your content is getting in front of these folks' faces, in front of my face, you know what I'm saying? It's they're going to get their clicks. They're going to get their clicks. They're going to get you see the information I just provided for you guys. You know what I'm saying? I'm no big timer, none of that stuff like that, man. I don't have any problem with showing you guys that stuff. But these are things that's actually working, and it shows you that YouTube is actually doing its thing, y'all. It's really showing at the end of the day, what it's really showing is that YouTube is there for us. It's giving us the potential to become monetized and to get, hit those different milestones, and making it a lot easier and a lot easier. You know what I mean? And if you have that valuable information, it's trying to get it out there, but you got to make sure that you're putting in this, you know what I mean, the things the correct way. So you guys, trust it, believe it. It is definitely going to work, you guys. I can't stress it anymore. Can't stress it anymore, you guys. Trust me, take it from me, take it from other content creators who as well are doing the same thing, taking the same methods, using the same strategies and stuff like that also too, because it's about strategy, y'all. We all know the strategy, we all know it comes with a little strategy, you know what I mean? Some strategic moves, a little finessing at times too, you know what I mean? You got to give it a little bit of finessing or whatever, but it's not hard, you guys. It's definitely not hard. At the end of the day, like I said, like YouTube is pushing this out. As long as you're doing the things, to give it a reason to push it out. If you're giving it the AI to push it out the correct way, it's reaching the folks that it needs to reach to. It's going to do its thing. And if it's not getting as many views, don't let that slow you down. Trust me on this one, guys. Don't let that slow you down one bit, because it will pick up steam. It will get seen. It will come across me. I will watch it. You know what I mean? And plenty others will too. Look at this thumbnail. I just got out of prison. That big old prison down at the bottom, right? This is what it did in the first hour. That's look at the thumbnail and look at the title. I just got out of prison, right? The first hour, 127. Second hour, first 2 hours, 680. 680 impressions, okay? First 3 hours, 747, 784. You get the picture. Okay? So it's about those impressions. It's about those impressions. Getting those impressions, getting that thumbnail, getting that title that's catchy, that's going to draw them in, I'm telling you guys, these are things that actually work. You know what I mean? Like you can tell from one video, here goes this other video right here. It shows you. If you have that right, if all of this stuff is pretty spot on, YouTube is going to do its thing. You see it. You literally see it, you guys. The first hour, 127. Second hour, first 2 hours, 680. Crazy. All right, so you guys see, it's me sharing my personal page information, channel information. So you listen, we all have the potential here, you guys, to get to get our content out there for all of us to be able to view it. It's the potential. These things that I just shared with y'all are potential ways for this for your views and your subscriptions and your subscribers to grow. You know what I mean? We have to put these in play. Put these in play, you guys. Like I said myself, I'm doing it myself too. I am doing it myself, and I'm utilizing this information as soon as when I get it. I'm using it. and I'm sharing it at the same time. You know what I'm saying? I'm over here, saving two birds with one stone. You know what I mean? I'm getting it, and then boom. So it's like, okay, bam. I know people like to use killing and stuff like that. I'm not using that. I'm saving two birds with one hand. You know what I mean? Get them in, or with one hand. Y'all get what I'm saying? Say, but it's a game changer, you guys. Flipping that name on your title, changing that name on your title, you guys, is the most important thing. I put other videos in here also too that when saving, how to properly upload your videos as well. So that comes down to your name. When you finally record like this, I'm recording it from the regular media camera on my laptop. So when it saves onto my laptop, I'll click on the name and then I'll rename it. So when it gets uploaded onto YouTube, it's already done. It was downloaded with that name. It's going to get uploaded with that name. So you're not going to have an upload with a W2P 4-977 JPG, whatever. You want to off of the beginning. You want to just go and name it strictly from your computer, from like what I'm doing. I put my title in the download. As soon as it gets downloaded, put that title in that download and make it stay. And then, and the beautiful part about that also too is, like I said, I changed my title on one of my videos. I changed it because for those 8 hours, it was just doing pretty much nothing. It hit a point and it's plateaued. Eventually, it plateaued also too, but it went way higher, and I'm satisfied with that. You know what I'm saying? We got to take those small wins also too. You know what I mean? These little small gains, there is potential for bigger gains. I'm not over here being greedy like, oh man, it didn't do. I have another video where the impressions are I think it's at the 1007. Yeah. It was my first threshold of crossing that threshold of 1,000 impressions. You know what I mean? That's cool. You know what I'm saying? I could have been like, oh, let me show you this one. I didn't. I showed you the ones that, you know what I mean? Just because it's more of the real. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to let you guys know, like, hey, listen, man, I'm in the same boat with you. You know what I mean? I'm in the same boat with you guys. So like I said, when I get this information, I want to share it as well. So changing the name, really using that title. You have to use that title, not really using it. You have to use that title in order for YouTube to do its thing, and also for the viewers like myself to want to click on that thing. But YouTube is going to do the heavy load. They're going to do the heavy lifting for us. You know what I mean? By putting it in our faces, putting it on our computers, putting it on our laptops, putting it on our TVs. Whichever device that it is being used. And that's another beautiful thing that YouTube was offering us through the YouTube Studio, is you can see the different devices that this your content is being viewed on. I thought that was pretty cool. So. That's cool. You got to keep that title. Make sure that your title is very, very interesting, eye-catching. And your content has to be interesting as well, y'all. Man, you just can't. You got a title, and everything's cool and dandy and things of that nature, but nobody wants to. You know what I mean? Like, you have to still keep that content very interesting. You know what I mean? Bottom line, bottom thing. You have to keep that very, very, very interesting. So you guys. With that is my share for today. I'm going to do some more homework. I actually have some homework that I need to do for my automotive class. Y'all who've been watching my channel and my content, you guys know that yes, I am an automotive technician class, as well as a sheet metal union member too. So pretty busy dude, out of prison, 7 months. You know what I mean? And continuing to reach these goals, you know what I mean? And hit these milestones personally and milestones through YouTube as well. You guys already know it's always love and peace. Please like and subscribe, comment, give me your insight, give me your what you think about this, and I see you when I see you. Gone.